Alrighty then, we got Crank going a little bit cheeky right off the bat here, possibly, potentially, I don't know, we'll find out here in a moment. But this is the OlimoLeague, guys. If you just joined us here on the cast, oops, Crank is not the one who's up 1-0, it is in fact center, but there we go. Spawning in the top right corner of the map, sending out a very early probe, coming from Axiom Esports, it is the blue Protoss player Crank.
In the bottom left, as the red Terran, it is center.
Alright, so a proxy is almost guaranteed in order here. Stalkers for sure.
Last game you said that center didn't go for a Reaper, right? He opened with like a really early gas and went for Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean Crank may be abusing that fact in that you know there won't be a scout on this. Did you see if center used an SCV scout at all?
He did send the SCV scout out, but only after he like started his factory, I think.
Oh, that's actually pretty late then.
Well, he lucked out because he found Crank right away, so I don't
yeah, but it's
still works
after.
out in the end.
I'm pretty sure that's after 15, which is when you usually send an SCV scout in like if it's like a perfectly normal game. So he's gonna send it out late again. Obviously, that's not gonna help him as the gateway's already here, and it's you still gotta travel across the map to even see that there isn't a gateway at home. So I like this build from Crank. Takes a little bit of a risk, but it might work out here. We have seen people defend it though without even scouting it. At the very last second. They scout it, and they somehow miraculously are able to defend. I think it was like Bomber or someone who did that when he cast.
I don't know. When it's proxy, like if it's a proxy zealot, yeah, you cut it around, you get a bunker down.
It was a stalker,
but
like he didn't get like the bunker up at all, and we were like, oh, he's totally dead, and then he just like. I'm pretty sure it was Bomber because we were like, oh, like only Bomber would do this.
Well, there's that Reaper coming out for this, and well, it'll be able to cut around the zealot here initially, but. Crank's that, the thing is, guys, when you do it like this is, consider it, and this is so weird to phrase it like this, it's more of like a gateway expand with your gateway on the other side of the field than it really is a proxy dedication. Like, he's going to put a lot of money into this, but trying to figure out a natural at home right now, like this choice on the off chance that SCV does come to scout.
This might see him, well, no, it's not a little late. It would be...
Oh, that Reaper. Here's the problem. Mothership, of course, not starting up at home. He's gonna have to force the Reaper back because he actually can't stop the Reaper from killing like infinite probes on the other side of the map.
Center actually thought it was, he started looking up for a proxy. He went over to the other side of the map, but then, well, these ults come in and he realizes what's going on.
Starts right away.
Yeah, and this is what you really need. You would love to have a wall off though, so that the Protoss don't run by it, which is gonna happen.
Yeah, this is why I don't like not wall off his Protoss anymore. Once upon a time when blink call-ins were like non-stop and the only thing, like yeah, this made more sense to play like this. But Zealots hold the line on the front of the ramp here.
Oh, this is actually prime GG. Using these, having used these SCVs for so long, he really wants the bunker to get up, which is why he's willing to dedicate the SCVs. But he just runs past the bunker.
Wow, dude, we just got hang on. Who's this? I'm sorry, I just missed that donation message. Shit. Got like a $100 donation though. Holy shit.
Cool.
Durlino, but yeah, I barely have the bot working here, Mr. Durlino. If you're listening, we'll get that read and shout out here in a moment. He had a message associated with that. But Durlino, thank you very much for that donation. That's incredibly generous of you, dude. Like incredibly freaking generous. So it's 1-1. Let's go to game 3, which is really nice. But while we get that set up, I again want to stress, guys, I've had so much trouble over the last couple of days with everything. Physical equipment, computer blue screen. I've just recently got my PC back up and running. I spent the last 2 days while casting actually updating everything for it still too. So if you did make a donation in the last 2 days or anything, even if it's like a $3 one, make sure to PM me on Twitch with your username so I can, I have to manually go back and update all these things. But sorry, like, give everyone motion sickness fixing my camera.